Welcome to this explainer on how to optimize your Google Business Profile for more calls. We're skipping the basic intro stuff today because if you're running a local business, you already know that visibility is absolutely everything. So we are getting right into the exact blueprint for turning that digital storefront into your absolute biggest lead generator.
Okay, let's dive into this. If you own a local business and you haven't optimized your Google Business Profile, you are leaving money on the table every day. That quote perfectly captures the massive opportunity cost we're talking about here. You know that highly visible listing that pops up on the right side of a desktop search or right at the top of Google Maps? That's your Google Business Profile. And if you're ignoring it, you are basically walking right past a line of customers holding their wallets out.
To fix that, here's our rapid-fire roadmap. 1. Leaving money on the table. 2. Claim and complete every field. 3. Mastering your customer reviews. 4. Engaging with photos and posts. And 5. Tracking your performance.
Let's jump straight into section 1, leaving money on the table.
Now, when we compare your actual dedicated website to your Google Business Profile, the results might genuinely surprise you. For a massive number of local businesses, this Google Profile actually generates way more direct phone calls than their own website does. Why? Well, it's all about immediacy. It shows up instantly in search results and right there on the map. A customer searching for a local service doesn't even need to click through to a website anymore. They just hit call directly from your profile. Boom, done.
Moving on to section 2, claim and complete every field.
All right, so here is the exact sequence you need to take the keys to the castle. First, head over to business.google.com. You might actually find that Google has already created a bare-bones listing for you using public records. If that's the case, step 2 is simply claiming ownership of it. Finally, step 3 is verification. Typically, Google will verify you by mailing a physical postcard to your business address, yes, literal snail mail, or they'll do an automated phone call or send an email. Once that's done, you've got full control over the entire listing. So, the crucial point is Google rewards completeness. It really is that simple. Profiles that have every single field filled out don't just look infinitely better to your customers, they actually rank higher in local search results and get significantly more engagement. Seriously, you do not want to skip anything here. Let's break down what completeness actually looks like in practice. Choosing a highly specific primary category, like plumber, is vastly better than using a broad catch-all term like home services. Specificity is an absolute game changer. Also, make sure you add every relevant secondary category. And when it comes to your contact info, always use a local phone number with a local area code instead of an 800 toll-free number. Local numbers dramatically boost your search performance because they signal to Google, hey, we are genuinely a part of this community. Then you have your business description. You get 750 characters here to clearly state what you do, who you serve, and exactly where you operate. But I need to give you a very explicit warning on this one. Write this description for real human beings, not for the search engines. Please don't just stuff the paragraph with random keywords. Google's algorithm is incredibly smart now, and keyword stuffing your business name or description will actually slap you with penalties and tank your visibility. Keep it natural and keep it helpful. All right, section 3, mastering your customer reviews.
Make no mistake about it, reviews are the single most important factor for local search ranking right after your basic profile info. Google puts massive weight on digital word of mouth. To boost your rank, the algorithm is looking at 3 specific things: the sheer volume of reviews you have, a high average star rating, and how recent those reviews are. So you can't just rack up 50 reviews back in 2021 and call it a day. It doesn't work like that.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the strategy for actually getting those reviews. It is shockingly simple. Ask satisfied customers directly. Looking them in the eye and saying, hey, would you mind leaving us a quick Google review? Works way better than any expensive automated software system out there. You can definitely follow up with a text or an email link, or even print a QR code on a receipt, but the real secret sauce? Consistency. Aiming for 1 or 2 new reviews consistently every single week is far more powerful in Google's eyes than getting 20 reviews in a sudden burst and then going completely radio silent for 6 months.
Of course, negative reviews are going to happen. It's just part of doing business. But when they do, you have to respond, and you should follow this clear 3-step process. 1. Acknowledge the issue professionally. 2. Offer to make it right. And 3. Take the conversation offline. Look, you are crafting a professional mini-narrative here. You aren't really replying to just that one angry customer. You are demonstrating your excellent customer service to every single future customer who reads those public responses. They judge your business heavily on how you handle criticism.
Let's move to section 4, engaging with photos and posts. Okay,
Check out this data point straight from Google. 42%. Businesses that feature photos on their Google Business Profile see a massive 42% increase in requests for driving directions compared to those that don't. That's huge. Visuals literally drive foot traffic.
And let's stack another powerful stat right on top of that, a 35% increase in website clicks. But there's a catch here. You absolutely have to use real, authentic photos of your business. Google's algorithm is totally capable of detecting stock photos, and quite frankly, your customers can spot them a mile away too. So keep it real and keep it updated.
To keep things fresh, aim to post at least one new photo a week. Some great ideas? Snap a pic of your storefront or the interior, your team hard at work, newly completed projects, special offers, or even seasonal events. Using the posting feature sends a strong signal to both Google's algorithm and your potential customers that your business is active, engaged, and thriving. Before we wrap up this section, I want to reveal this brilliantly proactive tactic. Your profile actually has a questions and answers section. So don't wait for customers to ask. Pre-populate the common questions yourself. Add things like, do you offer free estimates? What exact areas do you serve? Or, do you work on weekends? And then go ahead and answer them perfectly. This gives your customers immediate answers without them ever needing to pick up the phone. It is a totally frictionless experience. Finally, let's enter our last phase, Section 5, Tracking Your Performance.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what you should be keeping an eye on every single month. Your Google Business Profile gives you fantastic built-in analytics. You can see how many people found you through a standard Google search versus Google Maps. You can check the exact keywords they typed in to find you. You can track the raw volume of phone calls, website visits, and driving direction requests. You can even see how your photos are performing compared to similar competitors in your specific area. Checking this monthly tells you exactly what's working and where you need to double down next.
To pull the whole shebang together, here is your quick optimization checklist. Make sure your profile is claimed and verified. Ensure every single field is 100% complete. Upload at least 20 real photos. Secure 10 or more customer reviews, and, this is key, respond to every single one of them. Commit to weekly posts or updates. Pre-populate your Q&A section, and always ensure your hours are accurate, especially when holidays roll around. This checklist reinforces every tactical step we've covered today.
So I will leave you with this final, provocative thought. Are you ready to stop leaving money on the table and finally turn your digital storefront into a massive lead generator? The blueprint is right here in front of you. The tools are completely free, and local customers are out there right now searching for exactly what you do. Take control of your Google Business Profile today and watch those calls start rolling in. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and happy optimizing.